last year my business got robbed, and it was honestly the best thing that ever happened to me. Now, it was the best thing that ever happened to me because that was rock bottom for me. I was already really depressed. I was not in the shape I wanted to be in. I was 20 kilos overweight. I was fucking miserable. I was going through the motions of life. Although I knew I was meant for more, I knew that I could achieve so much more. And besides that, I wanted to just be happy. So when my studio got robbed, we lost 100 grand's worth of equipment overnight. And it really put a lot of things into perspective. And although it really fucking hurt at the time, it was what I needed to make a move. Like, it was the pain that I needed to wake me up and be like, fucking hell, man, you've got to actually go after the life you want. And the life that I wanted is this. I wanted freedom. I wanted to start an online business for many years, but I let the, fear of judgment stop me from going after my dreams. And when the robbery happened, although we got our stuff back like a month later or a few weeks later, it made me think, fucking hell, I need to diversify my income, because I was working as a tradie at the time as well, but I didn't want to do that forever. I was fucking hating it. I've been hating it for years, and I always would go back to it because I tried all these online businesses and they never worked. But I was like, okay, one, this has shown me that things can get taken away very quick and you need to diversify your income. And two, I was like, I can't be feeling like I'm feeling anymore. I can't go on feeling this depression anymore. I can't do it. And I knew that the way out was getting in shape. I knew it because back in 2022, I had a coach for the first time. I just got back from another overseas trip where I was miserable. I was drinking beers on the beach in Mexico for months. And I know it sounds good, but I was fucking miserable because I was fat as fuck. So I got home from that trip, 2022, I'm like, fuck this, I'm getting a coach. So I got a coach, I got in some decent shape. I lost 15 kilos in 13 weeks. And that was when I got my first taste of high frequency. That was when I got my first taste of like being locked in and feeling, I was on top of the world. I was jumping out of bed. You couldn't actually keep me in bed. I was so excited to get into the day. And that was the first time I got a taste of high frequency. And it pulled me out of depression. That was the first time it pulled me out of depression. Getting in shape pulled me out of that low state that I was in. So last year when all this shit went down, I knew if I get in shape, it will unlock everything else for me. And so what I did, I got a coach. I found a guy who was in fucking unreal shape, and I was basically just like, fuck, I want to look like him. I reached out to him and I signed up to his program. Within the first couple of weeks, started dropping body fat. He got me on like a new routine. I was waking up at 4 a.m. I was doing this new journaling, which is something I still do. AM identity and alignment. I was going to the gym before the tools, and I really just started to change who I was at the identity level. Like, I started to write about the person that I wanted to become and my higher self, and I just started taking action like him every day. I'd even catch myself and I'd go to the fridge and I'd go to get a chocolate bar or something when my calories were finished for the day, and I would actually, like, out loud, I would say, what would future Matt do right now? What would future Matt do that's got a fucking six pack, that's shredded, that's jacked? Would he be given into his temptation right now? And then the answer would be no, and I wouldn't do it. I started really embodying who I wanted to become, and I went through a massive identity shift. And because of this, 2 weeks into the program, I started getting a lot of self-belief because I was pushing through hunger. I was proving to myself that I could do hard shit. And I actually upgraded into this coach's business mentorship. And I started posting content because I had so much self-belief, and I stopped actually caring what people thought. And I was like, I went back to the thought of the studio getting robbed. I'm like, nah, I need to stop letting other people's opinions dictate what the rest of my life is going to look like. So yeah, I started posting content just like this. I set myself a 75 hard content challenge, and I posted one speaking reel every single day for 75 days, and it completely changed my life. It's the reason why I am where I am today. I'm an online coach. I've got about 20 clients at the moment. I'm making a difference in people's lives. I've got purpose. I wake up. I can't wait to get up. I was awake at 3 a.m. this morning, ready to get out of bed. I stayed in bed till 4, but I'm on top of the world. And this is all I ever wanted when I was depressed. I just wanted to feel happy again. I wanted to have purpose. And as I kept getting in better and better shape, I kept feeling better and better. My frequency kept raising. I started making more money. I signed my first client in the first week of the business mentorship. And as soon as I signed my first client, I quit my job on the tools. I gave notice. I said, okay, I'm out of here at the end of the year. And I gave notice, and then I booked a one-way ticket to Bali, which was always a dream of mine. I'd only signed one client. But this is what fitness and getting in shape does to you. You get so much self-belief. I was like, I know this is gonna work. I've got no doubt in my mind, this is gonna work 100%. So I quit my job, and then I just kept signing clients. I just kept fucking making content. People would reach out to me, man, like your content's fucking motivating me. It's making me fucking get to the gym. Some people will message me saying that it's made them quit alcohol and they'd stop doing drugs. And I fucking started to feel what it felt like to actually make an impact. And it felt fucking amazing. It's what drives me still today. Like getting messages from my clients on a weekly basis saying that I'm changing their life, and they feel amazing, and it's the best feeling in the world, making an impact, and you're getting paid for it. Like I'm on a beach right now in fucking Uluwatu, sand in my fucking toes, making a YouTube that will actually go out to people and help people. Because the message I'm trying to get across here is, if you're struggling in any area of your life, even if you're not struggling, if you want to make more money in your business, if you want to be a better dad, if you want to be a better partner, if you want to be a better man, it starts with you. It starts with getting in shape. I'm telling you now. Because what happens when you get in shape, and this is exactly what happened to me, when you start to look in the mirror and you go, fucking hell, I'm lean. I was like 8% body fat. I had veins coming up my abs. When I was looking at myself, I'm like, man, if you can achieve this level of physique, you can achieve anything. And then I went on to achieve having a successful coaching business. I'm only 10 months into this. And my business mentor, he's coached thousands of people. He said, man, you're making way better progress than people in the industry that have been there for 10 years. I was signing $10,000 deals, $8,000, $6,000, sell by chat, no sales call. He was blown away. He's like, man, I don't think you realize like how well you're doing. And this is all just because I fucking got in good shape. Because you start to realize that so much more is possible for you. Like you get confidence. For example, one of my new clients who was with me for like a month, he started feeling so confident. He was going into client or prospects' houses and quoting them, and he just felt so good about himself. He was getting on really well with the clients, and he was having a laugh, and he was confident, and he was feeling good because he was looking good. And his sales went up massively. Had his biggest sales month that he's had in years, only 4 weeks into my program. And he wasn't even in great shape yet. It was just the effects that it has on you when you stick to your word. when you stick to your word as a man and you keep promises to yourself, it is fucking so powerful. I guarantee when you procrastinate on things, whether that's in your business or your personal life, if you have this one persistent thing that's on your mind, whether it's you need to stop binge eating, and you actually stick to it for a few days, you start to feel the effects. You start to feel fucking good about yourself. You start to prove to yourself that, fuck, I'm actually sticking to my word. But then on the contrary, if you tell yourself you're going to do something like, I'm going to get up at 5 a.m. and go to the gym. If the alarm goes off and you snooze it, man, you feel like fucking shit because you've just broken a promise to yourself. So self-trust is like massive. So if you want to level up in life, if you want to feel better about yourself, honestly, get in shape. But keep it very fucking simple. Keep it very simple. Don't try and add more money. Don't try and fucking buy more things. Don't try to buy a new car. Don't try fucking chase pussy. Don't try to do any of this stuff. Work on yourself, man. I'm telling you now. There's no better thing that you can do as a man. At any level, at any age. I've got clients in my program that are 49, suffering from depression for 20 years. 8 weeks into my program, they're off the antidepressants. Like, it's the closest thing to a magic pill that you can have. And I want you to think about this movie. It's called Limitless it's got Bradley Cooper in it. When I say high frequency, this is what comes to mind. When he takes the Limitless pill and he's fucking just on fire. Clarity, he's got so many ideas coming to him. He's just working at such a high level. He's attracting fucking opportunities. He's attracting women. People are treating him different. That is what high frequency is. It's an amazing thing, and the best way that you can become high frequency is keeping promises to yourself. And an example I give to all my clients is you've got a higher version of yourself here, and you might be there. As long as you're closing this gap, that is what is going to make you high frequency. It's so simple. It's just keeping promises to yourself every day, stacking wins, eating better, looking better, feeling better, dropping the body fat. And it's the fucking limitless pill. It really is. I make so much more content like this. Hit subscribe. I'm going to be making a lot more YouTubes. I'm very active on Instagram. I think you get a lot of value from my content. And if you're actually ready to level up in your life, to fucking break the chains of depression and feeling stuck and feeling flat, and you actually want one-on-one coaching with someone who gives a fuck and someone who's been where you are, send me a DM on Instagram. I'll drop the link below, and I'd love to have a chat with you. This life is so fucking short, and it's way too short to spend it wasting your fucking potential, man. You know you've got big potential. You've always felt it. You can't keep on carrying on like you are. You can't keep disappointing yourself. Hit the link, send me a follow, and let's go.